The Indianapolis Colts saw their season end over the weekend, and there is way too much blame being put on head coach Shane Steichen. Hi, I'm Jesse McNamer, and welcome to Point of View. Before we get into it today, I just want to say we always appreciate your feedback and look forward to reading your comments like the one we've got here. Also, be sure to stay tuned to the end of this episode to see if you can guess today's trivia question down below. To today's topic, what more could Shane Steichen have done? He lost his rookie starting quarterback in October and still managed to get the Colts within 15 yards of a playoff spot in the final week of the season. Despite making lemonade with the lemons he was handed, fans and media are attacking Steichen for his questionable decisions down the stretch of their one-score game against Houston on Saturday. With just over 6 minutes left, down 6 in a winner-go-home game, Gardner Minshew and the offense led an impressive 11-play drive that left 1:06 on the clock for a big 4th and 1 from the Texans' 15-yard line. Steichen called their first time out of the half and dialed up a pass to the running back in the flat. But it wasn't Jonathan Taylor on the other end of that pass. It was third-stringer Tyler Goodson, who was wide open, by the way. The pass was thrown a bit behind, it hit Goodson's hands, and fell to the grass. Here's what Goodson had to say about that play after the game.
I worked too hard to, just drop the ball like that. And I got to accept that chance, and that's okay. We were repping that play all week. I knew that play was for me. And when we called it, it was just all about making the play. And when that ball came to me, I happened to fail today. But, hey, I'm standing tall. It's over. A lot of the guys came up to me, keep your head up, you know what I'm saying? Never lose my confidence. So I just keep being me and keep being myself. And that's what I'm going to continue to do. I know I'm not a failure. I'm going to just state that. But I felt a lot of love from the teammates. Everybody telling me to keep my head up. But me just being me, I'm always hard on myself. And I know I could have made that play, and that play should have been made. So I just got to go back to the drawing board, just keep working on my craft, and come back next year even better.
The decision to use the timeout and put the Colts' entire season in the hands of a backup QB and a third-string running back with 6 career receptions has Steichen under fire, but I don't think it's warranted. While Jonathan Taylor was a big part of moving the ball down the field on that drive, he would have been the focal point of the defense had he been in the game. That same play wouldn't have worked with JT. Goodson ran a good route and again was wide open. We just heard him say he should have caught it, and I tend to agree, but that still doesn't earn him the harsh criticism he's going to get all week either. And Minshew had him. I mean, he was right there and just couldn't deliver an easily catchable ball on a simple route. This play comes down to the backup QB just not making the big play when the team needs it most. Up to that point, though, it was all done right. The timeout was taken to set up for the most important down of the season. That makes sense. The play call got a man open. That was the goal. The play was executed 95% of the way. But in the end, it's on the players to make the play. They are professionals whether they start or they're on the practice squad. It's not up to Steichen to catch the ball. Here's what Steichen had to say about it after the game.
Obviously, we called timeout there. It was 4th and 1. We saw the front they were in. We like to look for that play in that situation. Felt good about Goodson in that situation. He's a pass catcher for us out of the backfield. Obviously, if it doesn't work, you're going to second guess it. So I understand that, and that's part of the business.
Notice how he didn't throw anyone under the bus, nor say it was the wrong play call? It just didn't work out in that instance. It happens. It's just amplified by the situation and recency of the emotions. If you zoom out and look at the big picture, the Colts are right there for a division title and playoff berth despite missing their starting QB and running back for half the season. And in a tough division, what more can you ask for from a first-year head coach who inherited a 4-win team? Keep in mind, they are still set up for the future. Anthony Richardson was balling before his season ended in Week 5 and looks to be the franchise QB. They have plenty of cap space to pick and choose who comes back from their free agents, and they have all their own draft picks starting with the 15th overall selection. So while the season didn't end the way they hoped, the Colts are still a team to fear going forward with Steichen at the helm. They may be going home, but they will surely be back. One team not going home just yet are the Houston Texans and CJ Stroud. Be sure to check out our recent point of view to hear more on him. And the moment you've all been waiting for, here's the answer to today's trivia question. We appreciate you tuning into this episode of Point of View, and we will see you in the next one.